Good afternoon and welcome to a new fishery. I'm down in East Sussex at the moment and I'm out in a place called Westfield and I'm fishing a water that I've never fished before. It's an absolutely stunning 2-acre lake in the middle of nowhere. I'm surrounded by farmland and silence basically. And yeah, it's a carp fishery, but there are other species in here. And I've been here probably about 2-3 hours now. And I did a couple of laps of the lake trying to find some fish, which I managed to do. It's a big weed bank right up at the far end. And there's 2 islands. And there's kind of multiple channels and things in between. And when I first got here, I spied a really nice common nosing its way through the weed banks over there. So I set up there initially, dropped a solid bag in, and sat back and waited. Gave it a good hour, and although I got a liner, nothing actually really happened, and it didn't look like the fish had returned either. So I did another couple of laps, and I settled in this swim, which is directly opposite an island, and I've got a lily pad of lilies, out in front of me. And yeah, they've been cruising on the surface, so I took the bottom baits off and I put 2 zigs out, and I'm using black mainly because there's been a big fly hatch that's come up while I've been here. But again, apart from a very slight twitch on the right hand rod, nothing. It's been completely devoid of activity. So most of the gear is back at the car, so I'm going to have to do a run back there to actually get the bivvy and bed chair and stuff. So I'm going to get these rods in. I'm going to go another lap of the lake, see if I can spot anything. Because although the sun's still quite high in the sky, it's going to start dipping pretty soon. I'm hoping it will be a bit of an idyllic kind of afternoon, evening out here, because it is absolutely stunning. So yeah, let's get these rods in, go for a wander, see what we can find. But fingers crossed we can get some of these really good looking fish out tonight. See how we go. Well, it's been a frustrating couple of hours. Dropped a run just on dusk, and then another beat in the dirt, and then I had a tench of about £2, and then this fella just ripped off, and yeah, bit of a beastie. Just gave him a bit of a weigh, and he's coming at 21.5, which I'm chuffed to bits with, to be honest. It's the first carp that I've had in a little while, and it's a really nice one. How about that? Kind of a shame it's at night time, because I tell you what, it is a stunning, stunning looking common. Absolutely pristine condition. Tail on it is ginormous. Yeah, he absolutely ripped off, went straight into the lily pads, and I basically fished it like I was fishing in weed. He just locked me up solid, so I kept the pressure on. And finally he kicked out of the lily pads, and yeah, really nice fight later. Carp in the net, what a beastie. I am made up with that. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some photos, get the rod back on the spot, and fingers crossed I'll be the first of many tonight. Happy, happy days. So they do say in carp fishing, location is everything. After a very, very uneventful night, nice, but look how excellent. Yeah, got my head down for a couple of hours. Bailiff came round about 8 o'clock. Nothing going on. So I decided to head back to the car, get some breakfast and do a lap of the lake, see if I could see any fish. And lo and behold, down in the weedy bay that's behind me, I saw 2 fish. This is the second of the 2, a bit smaller. And yeah, it's really, really exciting fishing. I'll show you the spot in a minute, but I literally rushed back to the bivvy, got the gear, came round here, just did a lick and stick PVA bag of pellets and cast it to a little kind of channel hole in the weed. Set the bob in, you know, fishing completely and utterly locked up. And yeah, I was just toying with the idea of putting out a second rod. Single beep and bang. This little fella tore off. Of course, took me straight into the reeds. But again, it's like weed fishing, just sat there, kind of nice tight line on it and just waited till he kicked in. Happy, happy days. So there you go, this is the spot where I just had that fish. I'd seen him milling around this bay, but there were 2 fish. I'll bring my finger just shut. They were out in this channel just out here. So yeah, that's where I plopped the PVA bag. And yeah, even after all that commotion, I'm pretty sure the other fish was still out there. They were actually kind of nosing around these kind of the edges of the weed here. Yeah, there was definitely another fish, so I got another bag out there as quick as I possibly could. And yeah, let's see what happens. I have a feeling I might have wrecked my chances getting that 1 fish in, but you never know. So I just set the camera up to do an exit vlog. All the gear's packed away apart from the rods. But yeah, I'd found a gravel bar on the right hand rod about 5 wraps out from the swim, and I've been getting knocks and taps all kind of day on it. So I thought, what the hell, let's put a couple of grains of fake sweet corn out and spod some kind of corn and maize and hemp over the top, and lo and behold, Mr. Tench. Only a little one. By today's standards, I think tench these days are getting absolutely massive. Yeah, pretty chuffed with that. I don't catch a lot of tench. There's not many places around Bristol that have got tench in them. But yeah, I'm going to use this little fella to do my exit vlog. I've had a fantastic time. The fishery's called Westfield Farm. It's in Westfield, just outside Hastings. It's a beautiful lake. I'm slightly in awe of just how stunning it is. It's got bays, it's got islands, it's got weed, it's got open water, it's got margins. It is just perfect. And yeah, absolutely chuffed to bits to get that 20-pounder out. That was really quite something. So yeah, as I say, all the gear's packed down. Sorry there hasn't been too much filming in between fish and mucking around and stuff. It really has been hard work. I've had to work for the bites that I've got. And yeah, which is great. Thoroughly enjoy that style of fishing. It's really good. But yeah, just going to pack down and I'm off to a venue in Cranbrook now, which is about half an hour's drive from here. So yeah, I'm going to get this fella slipped back. I'll see you at the next venue.